Well, well, well. You know who I am. My name is Mr. Business Draven Striker, and it's been a while since you've heard from me out in the public forums. Let's just catch you up to speed here a little bit. Earlier last month in March, the Rise Against Cancer show, I put my general manager job title on the line against Mr. Simon Sez. I unfortunately lost that match due to a reverse decision to continue the match. And Juice, while you were doing it kind of in my favor, you kind of screwed me. But that's neither here nor there. You made up for it by giving me a different position in the company, still helping out, still having a little bit of power, still being able to run rampant as I see fit in main event. Now we move on to the end of March, our other show, to where Simon got welcomed as a general manager. Welcomed enough that I put the strap to him. Juice told me to whip him. Whip him like the scalded dog that he is. So I proceeded to take off my belt, and I gave him a few good lashings. Which brings me to this scenario. All of a sudden, I'm booked in a match coming up on Saturday? In a strap match against you, Simon? I don't see that being coincidental, considering that I did beat your ass a couple weeks ago. And I do think that it's kind of funny that all of a sudden, now that you have power, look who's abusing it now. That you're throwing yourself into a match. Like you haven't learned. Now let me pick everybody up to speed here, because the general public at home that may actually watch this video has no clue about you. I know. See, Simon, we go a long way back. Me and Mr. Sez go a ways back when we were younger, back when we had dreams to aspire to be wrestlers, to be in a company to where we can entertain and do what we needed to do because we enjoy this business. And we always said that we would be together side by side and that we would dominate anybody that got in our way, and we would kick down doors, we'd kick ass, take names, and we would get as many championships as possible. Okay, so me and my professional wrestling career so far, I haven't held a championship. And I'm okay with that because I'm not necessarily a wrestler. I will fight in matches. I have in the past, and I will continue to do so when it's deemed necessary. You've had at least one championship run that I can remember back in the day. You were a tag team champion for a brief time with your twin brother that nobody knows. That's okay. Now, you want to come at me. You decide to take a different path in life. You moved out of the state. You went to Kansas. You just started working with music, with rappers. You started producing music. Hell, you even had your own company, BNE. And you did fairly well. You were pretty successful, and you made some money. Now all of a sudden you come back and you think that I'm just going to be here with open arms to accept you back into my life again. But that's not the case. If that was, you would have praised my accomplishments. You would have praised where I'm at in this business, that I continue to move forward. But it only seemed like you were bitter, like you were jealous. Like all of a sudden, you seen that I got a good gig going and I'm running things, and that just made you mad. You're like that one kid in the sandbox that's sitting next to another kid who's got a toy that you don't have and you want it. You put down your toy to try to get this other kid's toy, but this person says no. And yes, I do believe in sharing, but in this situation, I wasn't going to share with you. I don't want to share the spotlight with you. This is my time. This was the company that I was helping run. I was general manager for 3 years. But you came in and you, like a cancer, since you want to use that analogy so much, you, sir, were the cancer in Main Event Pro Wrestling. You were the cancer that drove me out of my ironclad contract. To which case, at some point, I still have a rematch clause that I can execute to get that back. So if I were you, I would keep that in the back of your mind, because sooner or later it's going to happen. But it's going to be on my terms. So now you want to come at me because I whooped your ass last week or 2 weeks ago. You want to come at me and put me in a strap match because you want to get back at me because I slapped your ass a few times with a belt? That's cute. Well, nobody in this business knows you like I know you. And you want to have a strap match? And I thought about trying to weasel my way out of this. I've got my power and ability to be able to do so. I don't have to compete in this match. But I thought about it. And I definitely accept. I will be there this Saturday at Bick's Place, and it will go down. But the situation is this, because I do know you so well. I know this kid so well. We used to hang out, and when he got in trouble, his mom would whoop his ass. So you know what I'm going to do Saturday, Simon? This Saturday, I'm going to whoop your ass like your mama did back in the day. It's on, son. You want to come at me? You want to get back into my life after you've been out of it for so long, and you want to take my light? You want to steal my thunder? That ain't happening. I'm going to show you why I'm the man and why I will be in charge once again. And you're going to learn quickly who you can and can't trust in this business. And maybe you're going to realize that you should have just stuck with me instead of trying to go against me. See you Saturday.